Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise and I'm really excited to share with you the latest tube items from Wrong Wrong. These items release on Thursday, June 15th at 11 a.m. Central. Before I start flipping through and planning and all that jazz, I just want to give you an update to how to use discount codes for Wrong Wrong. So when you use the link that's in my description, I also share it across Instagram, YouTube community. That link gives you a discount, 10% off, and it also gives me an affiliate commission. In the past, when you would go to the website, you can just go to shopwrongwrong.com, put in Elise 10, and you'd get a discount. It's not going to work that way anymore. You have to click the link and then you'll get the discount without adding in a code. So I just want to be clear on that if you say your discount code isn't working, you just need to click the link that I share and that will automatically apply the discount. All right, that said, let's get started. So we have Pet Tape. This, I believe, is the new matte one. I have to open it because the outside might be what's shiny here. And then Peace Love Stickers, retro inspired sticker book, 24 pages of premium hand-drawn stickers. So this is one of Wrong Wrong's hand-drawn books, which means it is $33. And again, the discount will be applied when you use the link. I like the little heart here in the love. Let's get started. Okay, first of all, I love the color scheme on here. I think it's really fun. We're seeing a lot of retro styles in the stationery space right now, and it's really fun to be able to see different artists create them. So we have Good Vibes Only, Love, It's a Good Day. I like this girl, and I like this background too. This is a white sticker, but it kind of looks like this painted background. Good Things Take Time. All You Need Is Love. So this seems to be very like 60s, a little bit 70s with the color. Do What Makes You Happy, Keep On Truckin'. But like the flowers and the doves and peace signs and buggies are very 60s to me. Then we have some small header boxes, my favorite. Don't Worry, Be Happy. Shopping list, Boho Babe. I love this box. This is so cool. And it's cut like with that floral too. And are these all bullet points? They are. Oh, that makes me so happy. You know how I feel about bullet points. And of course, checklists as well. Then we jump to some smiley faces at the top, more bullet points. We have these smaller kind of double boxes, or you could turn them if you wanted to. And then these really fun boxes that we see a lot from Wrong Wrong with like this tear at the bottom and kind of the shadow as well. Then you have Good Vibes Only, Habit Trackers, Groovy Vibes, Boho Babe, Choose Happy with these fun sticker strips. I like the habit trackers. And then we have functional stickers. So different size boxes. And then these are like shaded. And these flags and circles too. Some double boxes, Don't Quit Your Daydream. So many more bullets. I'm so beyond excited about the bullets. And they're little too, which is my favorite style. I love these. Now we have Flower Power, Let Your Dreams Grow, Be Kind to Your Mind. And then these really cool half circles. You could layer a box over these and have a lot of fun with them. Choose Happy. Then these are sticker strips. So they are different widths. There's this width. It's kind of like double. And then you have this skinnier one. So when you pull these off, you're going to get that kind of pattern. Let's try to get this back down so that I don't lose the use of the sticker. Then we have alphabet stickers with some icons and also numbers. And then some quotes. These are on clear. Don't Quit Your Daydream. Don't Worry, Be Happy. Peace and Love. All You Need Is Love. Let's Grow Together. Do What Makes You Happy. Flower Power. Boho Babe. Love. It's a Good Day. Good Vibes Only. Stay Wildflower Child. Let Your Dreams Grow and Roll With It. I like the roll with it. Good Vibes Only. Look for like an outfit here. I feel like these remind me of those, oh, I can't remember the name. It's like, I don't know, it's not a game, but it was like a toy growing up where you could have the different clothing items and you'd like snap them in, some kind of fashion thing. I love this wave here. I think that's really cool. And then we have Self-Love Club, Flower Child. These roller skates are fun. Love, stay groovy. I like the peace sign with the flowers around it. Then we have this rainbow, these flowers, another outfit, and kind of like a living room scene. Very cool. And then another room scene and another outfit. I like the Coke bottle. And then these girls are just hanging out. I feel like I could put them like at the bottom of my planner. I don't know. I'm intrigued by the creative possibilities with these stickers. I think that they're really unique. Look at this disco ball right here, and even the flowers on the pants. Very cool. So these are all on clear. And then we have, these are so cool, just these different kind of groovy patterns to be able to include throughout your planner. And then we have some more sticker strips. These are on clear. Don't worry, be happy, stay wild flower child. So that is the Peace, Love, and Stickers retro inspired sticker book. All right, let's take a look at this tape. This is $16.99, and I usually will use my tweezers just to kind of get this section here. Last time I did this off camera and actually sliced my hand, so with my tweezers. So I feel like maybe doing it on camera will, number one, show you how I do it, oops, but also maybe force me to be a little bit more careful. Opening packages is not my strongest suit. So this time I'm going to try to go across this perforation. No. And this is where I start to think, Elise, why did you do this on camera? That should work. It's also actually easier, honestly, if you pop this so that you get something to work with. Yeah, that should have been my first action. So looks like it's right over here. There we go. We did it. Okay. So I was right. It looks like this is indeed the more matte finish. You can kind of see it here. It's like a little bit pearlized, as opposed to the other PET tapes or PET tapes, which have been more of a shiny finish. So you can kind of see that difference here, that as I move them under my lights, they don't shine as much, which I think is a really nice finish for these. Sometimes I actually, when I use the shiny ones, or I do it like showcase them, I need to take each one off the page, but I feel like here you can just really see them much more easily without taking them off, just by putting a white piece of paper here. So this is the same artwork that we've seen in the sticker book, but you have it here in individual stickers. So I think that this is great as an addition, or for someone who doesn't necessarily want to buy the entire sticker book, maybe, you know, just a budget decision, or you already have a lot of boxes or things like that, but you really love the artwork. These tapes are a great option. And this one, it came off. There was a piece here. It came off with the little packaging. So it looks like maybe another little flower came off too. If I put this here first, I might be able to take this off a little bit more easily. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, let's do some planning. Now, typically I would just do a demo spread. Not just do, but I would do a demo spread with this. What I'm going to do for this week, oh yeah, I meant to close that, is actually set this up for next week as my teacher planner, because I've been using the teacher layout as kind of like supplementary planning the last couple of weeks, because it is helping make my life a little bit more manageable while I am in the middle of this crazy move. So one thing that the sticker book doesn't have is day of the week stickers. So I am going to want to look for those, and I'm kind of just trying to decide which color might work best. So there's like that army green, but also an orange. So I'm thinking that, let me just grab Rainbow Date It by Mojo Dojo Plans, because that probably has my best chance of the color I'm looking for. I'm thinking orange is going to be best here. yeah, I think this will make the most sense. So tweezers, where would you go? If you were tweezers, where would you be? You would be on my other desk because that makes sense. Okay, so with the teacher layout, of course, I am going to do my weekdays up at the top. You know what? Before I do that, hold on. Actually, this is going to be June because I did pull from next year. I pulled from June 2024. Before I do that, because I think we have some space here, let's bring in some of these washi strips. And I'll put them right here, which is going to kind of change this from a round corner to a square corner. So I'm going to use my slice cutter to trim this. There we go. And then we'll do it again on the other side. So I'm looking for maybe a longer one. No. Oh wait, this might actually work since I trimmed that last one. Oh, we're going to be just a little short. That's okay. I will come up with another plan. Either I'll add to this one on here or I'll put a sticker there to change it up. That's a little bit crooked. So if you are new to Wrong Wrong stickers, one thing that I will say is that her stickers are thicker, and they're thick in a good way. I think that there's two kinds of thickness in stickers. One is where it's just thick enough to cover up what's underneath it, and the other is it's too thick where you can like feel it on the other side of your planning. These are the ideal thickness, where it doesn't interfere with your planning in terms of the next week, because sometimes that does happen. I have used stickers before that are just too thick, and these are just right. We'll call them the Goldilocks of stickers. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, and it's going to be a busy week because it is moving week. So I'm going to take these same Mojo Jojo Rainbow Date It stickers. I think these might still be in stock, but I'll link them in case you're interested. 21, 22. It's kind of crazy to see it. Finally, see moving day in my planner. 24 and 25. Okay, now I can put this sticker book away. I don't need it, and we will shift back here. So let's add something fun. I think I like these little corners. We have one of those, and I think it might be cool. These are unique stickers, like right down here, if we're kind of using orange as the focus color here. And then, you know what, back to those washi strips, because I know I have them here. I'm just seeing if there are any others. I did something like this recently in my teacher layout, and I liked it, where I kind of added the washi down here. I just don't know if these are going to be long enough for that space, because it looks like these are, you know what, they're 3 different thicknesses. I mentioned when I did the flip through that they were 2. These are 3 different thicknesses, but I don't think that any of them go all the way up. But it doesn't mean that we can't still use them. So what if I take the medium thickness? I don't know if that's going to work against this. I think we're going to hold off on that for a second. And let's get to boxes. So I need 5. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in that size. I need 1 more in that size. 4. We'll get there. I do have another one here, but it's also orange, so I just wasn't sure if I was going to run into an issue. But I guess if we alternate these, it won't be an issue, right? am I mathing that right? 2, 3, yeah, because then I can do yellow and orange again. So that will work. Okay, now let's get these categorized. So I need to look at what I used last week because that'll tell me what I did well and what I did poorly. Okay. Let's do home, personal, I'm going to write feeling as kind of a space to journal each day, a small space to journal, all in the same planner. Patreon, and PWI. Now, typically, PWI is Plan with Elise. Typically, I would put feeling at the bottom to give me that final space. However, I switched it up because I know that as the week goes on, so I'm moving Thursday and then I'm off work Friday, and of course I'm off work Saturday and Sunday. So this side of the page is going to get a little crazy. And I feel like if there's anything, you know what, I want to switch home and feeling, because I don't want to skip feeling in here. And I feel like if I use a bigger sticker on this side, it might cover up the feeling section. The way that I see myself using these is mainly throughout the beginning of the week, but also towards the end of the week for little things that I don't want, like that I can't forget to do, is kind of where I see those going. So like this sticker, this is a really cool big sticker. And I think what we're going to do is actually put it on sticker paper because underneath it's lined and this is a clear sticker. So I have this sticker paper that I print my like book covers on and shipping labels and stuff like that. So whoops, I wanted to go down before I was ready. So we're going to just put this down and then let's cut it out. And this is just going to make sure that anything that's beneath it is covered up because it's already on paper. So I'm using my big scissors just to get a faster cut. It won't be, I mean, it can be precise, but it's also white on white, so I'm not that concerned about it. This just beats a ton of using my correction tape or white pen to cover things up. I used to use a lot of Avery True Block label paper. That was my go-to. And I don't know why I stopped, like what I used instead of it. I think I used it a lot when the dashboard had that big colored box. Remember that? But I haven't really used it in a long time. I've actually been using a lot of it to label my moving boxes. Okay, so this is going to be cool. I think, do I go right here? Yeah, we're going to go right here. I know that this eliminates the use of these boxes for Patreon and Plan with Elise. It's just going to be one of those weekends where I sort of take off because I have other things that need to be handled. So I also believe that moving day is going to kind of be that separation, but let's add a quote somewhere here. Self-Love Club. We could also grab one of the pet tapes. I took this, I put this back on so that it wasn't going to unravel over my desk. Oops. Oh, we have this cool disco ball. We could actually put that up there. Oh, there's another little sticker piece on it. I was like, what is on that disco ball? My tweezers go again. Sometimes when this rolls up, I think these other little stickers get stuck on it. Okay. Even though this is June, I think we'll still cover this up. Oops. And we'll lift up our disco ball. And this is just gonna hang out right there. That's fun. All right, and then trim off the top, of course. I feel like a sneeze might be coming, just to give you a warning. Excuse me. Okay, we've got the disco ball. Let's look for a quote. We have roll with it, flower power, boho babe, stay groovy. I kind of want to take the roll with it as I'm rolling up these stickers. Come on. There we go. I can do this. Okay. So roll with it. Now, this time, do I put it on sticker paper again? I guess so. It's only because I'm using this lined layout that it's causing extra work. If I just used a simple vertical, but I feel like I always do demo spreads in simple vertical layouts. So I wanted to try something, do something a little bit different, and a planner spread that I'll be using next week. So you're helping me by this being something that will be functional for me. So we're going to roll with it and put that right there. Okay, I like how that looks. Let's go back to this sticker book. And I'm not going to have a ton of space. I will use this in another spread coming up, like a regular planning spread. I think this would be really fun to play around with in my big. But let's take personal, and moving is a long word. So I think we're going to use these stickers, and we're going to do, can I do move in day? Because moving, M-O-V-I-N-G. We might be able to fit it across the two because technically it's sort of over 2 days, I guess. It's really one, but we're just going to pretend. M-O-V. And with these, I'm just making sure I don't have the same color next to itself. I-N-G. Let's do purple. And we'll cover up this line in between these. I know that there'll still be lines here. Oops. But it's okay. All right. What was I going to put that under? Personal? I mean, I think that'll apply to personal. I can't seem to get this down the way that I want to. Did the sneeze never come? I feel like I don't remember now if it came or not. All right, so moving. And then I don't necessarily need the ruler for the word day. Peel that up. And come on, almost there. Okay, moving day. All right, I can move this ruler out of the way. So I'm going to write personal here. And then, I mean, I guess this is personal, but it's not really. I guess it falls into it makes the most sense here. So personal, the 19th, Verizon is due. I think, my Verizon is being canceled on the 23rd. Oh, it'll still be due, but it'll only be, I think, for this week. Because my new house does not have Verizon hookup, only Optimum, which I am bummed about. And then here, summer begins. I have to write that small. Okay, summer begins, finally. I've been waiting for so long. Now, the feeling are going to stay open. Home is really going to be like the packing stuff. Oh, did I want to put that here? No, I think that was fine. I think that was going to be here. Now, there's a couple things that I know I'm going to want to do on moving day itself. So actually, I might be able to do it before, but I think we'll do it on moving day. I gifted myself, aside from a house, a new set of bedding. Well, sheets, not a comforter. So I feel like I'm going to want to wash those sheets. Obviously, well, I know I'm going to want to wash them, but I'm going to wash them like the day that I get there for moving. And then so that night I can make my bed, and it's just going to be so nice and clean and fresh, and I'm excited about it. I don't have laundry where I currently live, so I'm really excited about having laundry. Let's see how long that lasts. But I'm really excited about having laundry at the house. And the best part is the laundry is on the bedroom level. This is a 4-story house, and the laundry is right next to the primary bedroom, which is amazing because I'm not going to have to schlep up and down the stairs to get my laundry done. So I can't wait for that. Now, I also just realized I'm doing a half day of work on Monday. Technically, my company is closed because of Juneteenth, but on Friday, the 16th, I'm taking a half day because I need to do a final walkthrough and do my closing. So on Monday, I'm going to work half the day to make up for that. So I will have a decent amount of time to get things done aside from a normal weekday when I'm, sitting at my desk from 9 to 5. But it will be helpful to have that time off. So Thursday, we're going to write wash bedding. And then I also need to text Mike. Mike is my family's handyman. My brother's used him. My mom's used him. He's a great guy and trustworthy. And I am bringing him in to hang some TVs for me, wall mount some TVs. As a single woman, the people who I bring into my home for work are, it's really important to me that I am mindful and conscious of that, of who they are because of, my life. So the great news is that I do have trustworthy people for something like that. So Mike will be coming, and then that will be helpful. Okay. Patreon and Plan with Elise, those will get bullets as well. So let's go back to, we'll go to these bullets for now. And of course I'll fill I know that last time, well, a few weeks ago when I did a teacher layout, I filled a lot of these in. Because it's Thursday, I don't know what my weekend is going to look like, so it's hard to necessarily gauge what my to-do lists each individual day are going to look like, except I do know that in terms of personal, on Wednesday, let's bring in this orangey color, kind of like this. I want to confirm, movers. And then I also, now I know I screwed this up because this would really be, well, I guess this is home. I have, oh wait, that's going to be here. Okay. Let's switch that again. We'll cover this up. This will go here. Now I can spell confirm, right? And then I want another small box, or I could use like more of an appointment sticker. Let's see. So in here we can use this. Let's grab this green one. Oops. And this is going to be Optimum 2 to 4. That's their window to come. All right. I think we're gonna leave it here. This is really fun. I'm excited to use it for next week. I think it's just a fun, bright, cheery spread. I really like these retro stickers. Peace, love, and stickers. Of course, this sticker book and the PET tape. are available now. As a reminder, you will get a discount if you use the link in the description, but just simply entering code Elise10 is not going to provide the discount. Let me know if you have any questions about how that works. Thanks for hanging out with me. These are available now, and I will see you next time.